I want to do a top 50 video games of all time, and not like a tier list of like, oh, this game's better than that and this is better than, like, well, kind of, but not really. So no particular order. I'm just gonna name 50 video games that mean like an insane amount of importance to me. So I'm gonna name 50, and then after I name the 50, I want to put them then in order of what's the most important to me. So if anybody knows me and knows my channel, you guys probably know like what some of my favorite games are of all time, like games that I have constantly brought up to you guys in the chat. But yeah, so there's like obvious ones, like we know what has to go on this list, right? This is going on there. Come on, bro. This is my favorite video game, like, of all time. Like, it just goes up there. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 has to be on the list, yeah. It's funny, does Resident Evil 4 and Remake count? Dude, they're like the same game, dude. They're both this... I'm just gonna put the original. I'm gonna put 4 on there. Because, yeah, this is like a top game. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I'm sorry, I love every Monster Hunter game, personally, but, like, Generations Ultimate, you can't replace this. This is like, this game, I have such a special memory with like this game. So what else has to go? Oh, actually, I wrote down a list to like help me get started. It's not a lot. Okay, yeah, I know what we gotta add on here. This game was life-changing for me. Earthbound was so crazy, dude. I was like, what is this game? That game almost caused me to cry on stream. That game was almost about to embarrass me. I was when they were doing that last dialogue, you know, on Earthbound, oh my god, I was like in tears, dude. All right, Super Mario World, that has to go on here. I have a very good, distinct memory with this game. Very important game, man. I mean, me and my sister, this was like man, it was crazy. This was our childhood. We only owned 3 Super Nintendo games when we were kids, and this was one of them. And we played the shit out of this game. So this is a very important game to me as well. Metal Gear Solid 1, this has to go on here, right? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, like, come on, what am I, dumb? This is probably gonna be a wild one for you guys. Yeah, Katamari, that has to go up there. Beautiful Joe? Oh yeah, what the fuck, what am I thinking? My goddamn YouTube channel name, dude. Yeah, of course that has to go on there. Not Beautiful Joe 2, though, I don't like that one as much. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, this is a very important thing. I mean, to be real, if you guys don't know this too, like, I have like a life-size like box over here that goes over there. You see it? Marvel vs. Capcom 3? That goes right on my shelf with like all my retro consoles. So yeah, you said Street Fighter 3. Yeah, Third Strike has to go on here. That's one of my favorite fighting games of all time. If not kind of my favorite fighting game of all time. It really is, like, I don't know. I couldn't never tell you what like my favorite fighting game is of all time. But speaking of fighting games, Dead or Alive 4 has to go on this list. 100% has to go on here. Streets of Rage. I mean, come on, dude. Oh, Streets of Rage 2 in particular. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, but I just recently bought a GBA Advance SP. Ooh, dude. I got one. Actually, I keep it right here on my... the last game I was playing was Castlevania on here. Yeah, dude. SP, man, this shit is fantastic. This console still holds up. Look at how small it is. It's just like, shit just fits right in your pocket. I love this console, man. Pokemon Silver. Yeah, I mean, that has to go on here. I got a lot of emotion behind Pokemon Blue, so that has to go on here. Let's do like a couple modern games. Ghost of Tsushima, definitely in my top video games of all time. Elden Ring, I mean, what do you want me to say? Game was phenomenal. Like, what's the best word I could use for the game was good? You know what I mean? It was extraordinary, marvelous, fantastic, magnificent. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Persona 3 FES, yeah, that goes on there. First Persona game that I ever played too. Spider-Man, ooh. Yeah, Spider-Man, I mean, 2 is good, but 1 has to go up there for like, I don't know, man. 1 is like, this was a special time too. There's a lot of good memories here. That's a good one. Oh, wait, this would go in here too, Crazy Taxi. So these are like staples. Should Overwatch be on this list? The channel was kind of birthed on that game. Holy shit, you're not wrong. Yeah. It's a pretty important game in my life. Like, I've had really good experiences with Overwatch. You put Overwatch 1, just not 2. That's true too, yeah. Overwatch 1 is like a fantastic game. Like, yeah, it has to go on there. It has to. I had Spider-Man on PS1. Yo, I got that back here too, hold up. Yeah, I still got that actually. I got this for like 10 bucks actually, like somewhat recently. Like, I'm talking like within the last like 2 years. Yeah, this one right here, man. Here's some memories. Let's bust out that nostalgia. Look at that. I still got very good. I got it in good condition too. Look at that, man. Original Spider-Man game on or PS1 Spider-Man game. Let's go by generation. That's what I was trying to say. So NES. What are important NES games to me? Oh, the first video game I ever played. Yeah, literally my very first video game. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That has to go in here. Has to. The skate games? Oh, I did play the skate game. Skate 1 is really good. But I did play Tony Hawk a little bit more. Yeah, I forgot. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 has to go in here. And to be real, Tony Hawk Underground has to go in here too, I think. Here's the thing. We can also remove things from this list that I think maybe would have a better priority. I'm just adding things. And then none of this is in order. I'm going to change the order at the end of this list. I don't know, man. Punch-Out was like really the main thing. Like I liked other NES games, but I mainly was like an SNES. Sega Genesis was like the console I grew up with. Sonic 2 in particular was like the one I have like a really special attachment to. Oh, Pokemon Stadium. What the fuck? Oh, what? Why haven't I? Pokemon Stadium, ooh, 2 was really good. 2 was good. 1 had better mini games, but 2 was good. Oh yeah, dude. You could play with Pokemon from your Game Boy games. It was fantastic. And yeah, it was like taking your little pixelated Pokemon on your Game Boy and blasted it on your TV with these full 3D models. Oh my god, my mind was blown when I like saw Pokemon fighting on my TV screen. I was like, this is insanity. Of the 3 OG Sonic games, which is your favorite? Mine is 3. Here's my thing. 3 is the better game, but 2 is my favorite, if that makes any sense. 3 is objectively the better game, and I will not deny that. But I really like Sonic 2. Mortal Kombat 2. That has to go on. Mortal Kombat 2, I just remember getting it for Christmas. I really liked Mortal Kombat 1 as a kid, and when I got 2, it was just such a huge improvement, and it was just like visually the game looked better. There were more characters. It was like the first time I got introduced to Reptile, who's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. Mortal Kombat 2 is fantastic. Instead of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, you know which one I'm gonna put on here? I'm gonna put Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted was pretty fucking revolutionary for me. Need for Speed Most Wanted has like an insanely good soundtrack. It was like the first next gen Need for Speed game, so for me at the time, the cars looked like hyper realistic. I was like, whoa, I've never seen graphics like look like this in a car game. All right, what else we got to put on this list? Let's move on to next generation. Let's get the PS2. God of War 2 in particular. God of War 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. God of War 2. Yeah, that has to go in here. Its story's good, the gameplay's good. There's some puzzles that can be a little frustrating, but that's like kind of with all the old God of War games. Final Fantasy X. Oh, you know what? To be real, that actually does go on this list. Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy next to this is gonna be a controversial pick. No one's gonna agree with me. I know. No one agrees. It's okay. It's okay to disagree with me. It's okay. Positive 50 made me cry. We stay with it. Made me cry too. Hey, if you can make me cry in a game, you get on this list. Yeah, League of Legends has to go in here. Whatever. Fucking Riot. A lot of like my close online friends I met through that game. If I hadn't played that game, I would not be introduced to those people. So it's like, yeah, it even goes beyond what a game is. It goes to like, this introduced me to important people. So I definitely, it has to go on. He said, I spit Hakatui. Damn, everybody hates it. Metal Gear Solid 3. Yo, Raging. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Because I actually used to hate 3. And then I replayed it. And I loved it. It was the best game I ever played. It was the best. Have you ever played Super Monkey Ball? I tried to stream Super Monkey Ball and I almost threw up. I can't play that game. Motion sickness. Looks fun. Really cool, colorful game, but I can't play it. I'll die. I did enjoy Hello Kitty Adventure. See? That's what I'm talking about. See? You don't gotta be good at games. You don't gotta be whatever. If it has a memory for you, you're good. Skyrim? I can't put Skyrim. If anything, it wouldn't be Skyrim. It would be this one. Skyrim is cool and all, but Skyrim like left a really bad taste in my mouth. Oblivion left like memories. There's like videos of me with a camcorder, like a VCR camcorder. There's videos of me playing Oblivion. They exist somewhere. Remastered Oblivion? Oh shit, dude. Let me get an Oblivion remake. Yo, imagine an Oblivion remake. That'd be so good. But nah, they ain't gonna do that. They're just gonna put Skyrim on the refrigerator. I don't know, it's stupid. Oh man, the list is getting big now. Hold on. We might have to remove some things. There's like, I don't know. We don't got a lot of room. Like, that's making me nervous. We don't have a lot of room. So I want to put Smash Wii U on here. Smash 4, technically. Yeah, Smash Brothers U. The reason I put this on the list over Smash Ultimate. Smash Ultimate's the better game, and I actually would prefer to play Smash Ultimate over this game ever. But Smash Wii U was like a game that I had in college, and people would come over my place just to like hang out and play Smash. And it got to a point where like we would have like weekly gatherings at our dorm room, and we would throw like Smash party. We got some drinks on the side, we got Smash, everybody's just chilling, having a good time, man. It was just, so yeah, I just have like a special memory with like Smash Brothers U. All right, what else has to, so all right, so we did like PS2, we did some Game Boy. Let's move on to like Xbox 360. That was a very important console for me. This game has to go on here. Gears of War 2. Actually, no. Gears of War 1. Gears of War 1 is like, this game defined me as like a teenager. As a teenager, this was all I played competitively, like online. Yeah, top 50 is hard. It's not as easy as I thought. Like, there's like, we don't have a lot of spots left, and I'm like, fuck, I might have to remove some things. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking about removing KOTOR, possibly. Like, it's good, but like, I think I have more memories with Jedi Academy because I have an attachment with like a good friend of mine that moved away when I was a kid, and I never heard from him again. Like, I don't even know where he's at. Till this day, I have like tried Googling this friend of mine, and I can't find him. I think he's vanished from the face of the planet, and I have like a good memory. Him and I used to play Jedi Academy together. Call of Duty has to go in here. Black Ops is the one I played more, but honestly, Modern Warfare 2. So when I was a kid, this was before, I think I was like, I can't even remember how old I was when this came out, but I was pretty young. My dad and I were both really into Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1. We used to play it all the time. And when Modern Warfare 2 got announced, he was just as hyped as I was. And he was like, there was just one day I came home from school, and he was like, oh, Brandon, like, I'm going to buy you, like, when Call of Duty comes out, are you going to get it? And I was like, yeah, I want to get it, but, you know, like, I'm also a teen. I can't buy it. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going to get it for you. And I was like, cool. I was happy. But what my dad didn't tell me was that he bought 2 prestige versions of the game when I was a kid. The prestige version comes in this gigantic box. And you know what's inside of this gigantic Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 box? There is an actual pair of night vision goggles in here. They're Modern Warfare 2, legitimate. And I did test these. When it came out. Me and my dad, we like shut all the lights out in the house, and we put them on, and we're like, oh shit, you can kind of see things. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's real night vision. Yeah, man. Real night vision goggles that came with this edition. So like, Modern Warfare 2 has not just like a good game memory for me, but it's like, holy shit, man. I'll never forget the day my dad got this for me, and I like, dude, I couldn't even describe how like hyped and happy I was. Yeah, you bought it up. You bought it up. I gotta put it on here. Halo 3. Very important game, man. My parents let me stay home from school for this fucking game. That's how important it was. Everybody was home. Everybody was on Xbox Live. Everybody was online playing. They said that at my high school, there were so many kids that stayed home to play this the first day it came out that the male population was like cut in half at my school because everybody was home playing. All my friends were online. We all got online. It was like it was almost like a student collective like agreement that like we're all skipping school tomorrow, right? And everybody was like, we gotta ask our mom, like if she lets us, sure. From the Xbox 360 era, there were a lot of games. Oh right, what the fuck, I'm forgetting something on PS3 that's very important, dude. Asura's Wrath. The fuck, that had like a 1000% has to be on. That's like one of my favorite games. Yeah, I'm like, see, it's like I can easily forget my favorite games of all time. If there's any modern games that struck you for your top 50, yes. Baldur's Gate 3. Nah, man, yeah, that has to go in here. I have a special memory of just playing this with my friends. Yeah, Uncharted. I mean, I could put every game on here from Uncharted, and it would, and I wouldn't disagree with myself. Yeah, Yeah, there is a Metroid game. That's why I'm like sad. All right, I'm gonna take Toe Jam and Earl off because you want to know something funny? I actually never beat Toe Jam and Earl 2, even though I played it a lot as a kid. What else? I think Crazy Taxi I'm gonna take off the list, even though I love Crazy Taxi. Zelda 1 I think I can remove, even though it's important. I think it's an important game, but maybe not as personal as I think it is. Get up. Yep, right here. Dance Dance Revolution Konamics. Yeah, this is a big one for me. You guys see what I'm trying to do here? Like keep it one game per franchise. Final Fantasy, out of 10 and 15, 15 is more important to me. Out of these two Pokemon games, Blue and Silver, Blue is more important. Oh wait, Tony Hawk. Underground and 2? Underground. 2 is the more important one. Metal Gear Solid 3 and the original? Fuck you, I'm breaking the rule. They're both staying up there. Alright? I'm not moving either one. Fuck you, I'm not moving either one. These two games, this is the only series that I'm keeping to. I shouldn't break the rule. Cause I don't know. I can't choose between these two. I can't choose. We're cutting the fat here. Oh, what the fuck? I'm totally forgetting. Tekken 3. What? This is like a staple. I put Takken. Takken 3. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Takken 3. Yo, Tekken 3 is... This game is... I don't know why this wasn't one of the first games I thought of. I'm an idiot. Is Mega Man on this list? I have Mega Man Battle Network 1. Yeah. That's like my favorite Mega Man game, personally. Oh, I totally forgot. There is one thing. I gotta put it on there, guys. This is the game that fucking grew my channel. I would not have a YouTube channel if it wasn't for this game. It wasn't the birth of my channel, but I wouldn't have literally like gotten viewers if it wasn't for this game. Animal Crossing? Oh shit. Not the one you're thinking either. Yeah, I gotta put Animal Crossing Wild World on here. Aside from League, were you there for any online games that impacted you, like MMOs? Oh, there we go. Ragnarok Online. I couldn't find like the original title. So many good games. Like, come on, bro. This has to kind of go on here too. It's kind of important. Maple Story, man. It has to go on here. Shit. I'm running out of room, man, and I have to put that on there. Tetris? Yo, real talk. Tetris kind of does deserve to be up here. Tetris is kind of... Guitar Hero. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 has to go on here. Fuck, I didn't think about that. That's real. Yeah. Legends of the Rock, my favorite of the series. Yeah, Legends of the Rock is like... That's like... The Guitar Hero 3 got me into rock music. Yeah, like real talk. A lot of people, it was weird. Back in the day, people used to shame you for that. They're like, you only know rock music from Guitar Hero? And I'm like, yeah. And now I listen to the artists. And I did my own research. And now I'm listening to those artists. And it's like... They would try to gatekeep you if you only found out about rock music, like a lot of like famous rock bands through Guitar Hero. People used to gatekeep you about that. That shit was weird. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. So maybe, I think that would have to definitely be on the list. I feel like I'm missing things, man. Xeno 2 can't make the list? I don't, like, I thought about it. I know, it's not enough room, man. Like... Because that does deserve to be on there, man. Yo, I'm going to get rid of Katamari. I love Katamari. The reason why Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got me back into video games. I almost stopped playing video games. Like, completely. When I was living over in Korea and I wasn't really playing games that much. And I got a Switch. And I was playing, like, random shit. And I just wasn't feeling it. And then I didn't want to play anything on my PlayStation. I just was like not interested in video games anymore. And the game that got me back into video games was Xenoblade 2. So it's like, you know, it has to be up there. There's something on here that like has to go on here. Oh man. I don't know. I can't think of anything to remove though. You know what? I'm going to remove Crash. I love that game. But there's something that's more important. And you guys are going to probably be shocked. No, that has to go on. That's just one I wasn't thinking. This would go up, like, this would be in, like, up here. Like, this would be here. You know what I mean? That would go up in, like, that top list. Yeah, NBA Jam. It's, like, the one sports game that I obsessed over. I loved it. Yo, Fall Guys used to be on the list. Hold on, wait a minute. Do we got to edit some? Yo, Fall Guys is godlike, dude. Hold on. Honorable mention, Fall Guys. We'll put it on the list. Hey folks, View here. Thanks so much for tuning in, and a special thanks if you made it this far into the video.
Just wanted to make a small video cut from our top 50 video games of all time stream archive to make it a bit easier for viewers to consume. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, right out, kick that like button if you haven't already, and as always, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.